Another day, another vinyl inspired makeup look. Today, my husband chose the Avenged Sevenfold Hail to the King vinyl, and you just saw the outside and the inside cover. And for this look, I used the Silvery Bliss palette by Oden, and I started off with the shade Pure Red, and I put that in the center of the crease. After that, I used the shade Chocolate Cake to blend that out. It was a slightly darker red, and when I saw the cover of this vinyl, I immediately knew I wanted to do something with that red background and make the background of my eye look red as well. So I used the reds in the crease. Looking at the cover art, the red is very bright in the middle and a lot more dark and grayish towards the sides of the cover. So I wanted to create that look within the eye look as well. So first I used Reminiscence and then Cacao Milk to deepen up the outer and inner corner of the crease. And first I used the shade Reminiscence, which is that gray, but I thought it was a little too cool toned. So I went into Cocoa Milk, which is a brown, to make a bit of the transition to the red, and then I blended everything in. For shimmers, I started off with the shade Longing to create that grayish color that the skulls and the skeleton have that are in the center of the palette. And then I went into the shade Holiday Wishes, which is a red, and I put that in the inner and outer corner of the lid to connect it to the crease, but also to embody that red that is on the outer parts of the cover. After that, I went into Silvery Bliss to create a little bit more of that silver, and then I wanted to put the gold in because there's a gold crown and also some gold like armor that he's wearing, the skeleton. So I really wanted to put that gold into the look and have it at the top of the lid. So not the whole middle part, I wanted that to stay silver, but right there underneath the crease I wanted that gold. And then I went back into every single shimmer that I used to make sure everything was blended and still very vibrant and popping, because these shimmers are so gorgeous and I really wanted them to be the star of this show. After that, I went into the shade New Year's End, which is a black, and I lined with that. But then I decided I didn't like the blend of my eyeshadow yet, so I blended some more. And after that, I went back into that black shade to use it as liner because I really like to add that definition and I like to use some black eyeshadow for that. So that's what I did over here, and that is the finished look. Do you guys like it? Do you think it embodies the cover? Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for the next vinyl.